2 days left in the regular season, one spot left. That second wild card in the East, it's still up for grabs. Something I thought would be snagged up by Les Habitants this past weekend. It's still up for grabs. It's between the Canadiens and the Columbus Blue Jackets. They're the only two teams left competing for this thing. It's back and forth day by day. Of course, last night, Columbus, they needed to win in regulation to stay alive, and they did. They got the win, the shutout win against the Flyers. So now it all comes down to game 82 for both teams. Now, they don't play the same day. Montreal plays tonight. Columbus plays tomorrow. Now, the reason why I don't have the schedule up in this video is because the only game, I think it's 6 games today, I think it's 6 games tonight. The only game that has any semblance of worth in this thing is the Montreal Canadiens hosting the Carolina Hurricanes. That's the last game of the season, last game of the regular season for Les Habitants right there. One spot left. The Canadiens have one more chance to get it on their own. If they don't, they'll need help tomorrow. But all they have to do is go to overtime. They got to go to overtime against Carolina, and they get the last spot, and it's off to D.C. Because pretty much all eight series are pretty much set. It's just that Washington doesn't have an opponent, but we know it's either going to be Montreal or Columbus because Ottawa has the first wild card in that Eastern Conference. So if the Canadiens go to overtime, they get the spot, and they're going to play D.C. They're going to play the Capitals on in the first round, starting either Saturday or Sunday. Now, if they do lose in regulation, they can still get in tomorrow, but they will need Columbus to do anything except win in regulation. The reason is this: when Columbus won in regulation last night, that tied them with the Canadiens in regulation wins. Both teams have 29. Now Montreal has the road tiebreaker, the regulation overtime wins tiebreaker. I think they have 5 more than Columbus does, but they are now dead even in regulation wins. The regulation wins tiebreaker beats the road tiebreaker. So if if Montreal loses regulation tonight, Columbus can get in if they win a regulation tomorrow. That would put both teams at 89 points, but a regulation win would put them at 30 over Montreal's 29, and that would put Columbus in. So Montreal, they need to really get down. They need to win this. But if it's tied like with like a minute something left, they need to hold on, get that point, get in. Or do like Minnesota did. If they're down with like a minute something left in the third, get that goal with the extra attacker, and that'll do it. But the Canadiens still control their own destiny tonight. If they lose in regulation, they gotta trust the Islanders because that's who Columbus plays tomorrow. It's gonna be crazy. Watch this. Why do I have a crazy feeling it's gonna come down to tomorrow? I have a crazy feeling. Hockey's crazy like that. But if the Canadiens go to overtime, that settles it. And all 16 spots be in, and 8 series will be official. So we will see what happens in that game between the Canadiens and Hurricanes for sure.